The Potensic ATOM 3 costs $349. The DJI Mini 5 Pro costs $689. Both weigh under 249 grams, both shoot 4K at 60 FPS, and both are small enough to fit in your bag. So is the DJI really worth paying nearly twice as much for? Maybe, but that's not the real question. The real question is, what kind of pilot are you? Because these drones aren't just competing on specs, they're built for different users. In this video, we're comparing everything that matters, from camera quality and safety features to battery life, controllers, smart modes, and value. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one deserves a spot in your kit. On paper, these drones look nearly identical in spec sheets and physical size, but pick them both up and the differences start showing immediately. The ATOM 3 folds to 148 by 91 by 62 millimeters. The Mini 5 Pro is marginally larger at 157 by 95 by 68 millimeters. Neither is going to stress your carry-on. Where Potensic genuinely surprises, though, is the controller. The standard ATOM 3 kit ships with the PTD1 remote, which has a 5.5-inch screen built right in. No phone required, no cables, no mid-flight notifications killing your focus. DJI's base Mini 5 Pro package comes with the RCN3, which still needs your smartphone clipped in to function. If you want DJI's built-in screen controller, that's the RC2, and it costs extra, pushing the total spend even further past the ATOM 3's price. For beginners especially, this is a bigger deal than most people realize before they're standing in a field trying to manage a drone and a phone mount at the same time. Both drones carry 50-megapixel sensors. Both shoot 4K at 60 FPS with HDR and log color profiles, and in perfect daylight conditions, the footage from both is genuinely impressive. Here's where it gets interesting, though. The ATOM 3 has a 1.13-inch sensor with an f2.8 aperture. The DJI Mini 5 Pro has a larger 1-inch sensor paired with an f1.8 aperture. That f1.8 versus f2.8 gap represents roughly 2 stops of extra light gathering, meaning the DJI is pulling in approximately 4 times more light in low-light situations. Shoot at golden hour, near buildings, in shade, or anywhere the light gets moody and complex, and the Mini 5 Pro's footage stays clean and detailed, where the ATOM 3 starts picking up noise. The ATOM 3 does include an AI night mode that recovers a surprising amount of detail through software processing, but that's working around a hardware limitation rather than solving it. The Mini 5 Pro also features a gimbal with 225 degrees of roll rotation, which lets you shoot true native vertical video and pull off tilted cinematic angles without cropping your 4K footage down to 2K. For Instagram Reels and TikTok creators, that single feature is worth serious consideration.
This is where the biggest difference shows up. The Potensic ATOM 3 has no obstacle avoidance, which means avoiding trees, wires, and walls is entirely up to you. For experienced pilots, that's manageable. For beginners, it's a real risk. The DJI Mini 5 Pro, on the other hand, features omnidirectional obstacle sensing and a forward-facing LiDAR system that can detect obstacles and stop before impact even in low light. It also adds smarter nighttime return-to-home features. If you fly around buildings, trees, or complex environments, these aren't luxury features. They're the difference between a safe landing and a costly crash. The ATOM 3 hits back hard in battery life, rated for 40 minutes on the standard cell and up to 50 with the extended option, consistently outlasting the Mini 5 Pro's 36-minute standard rating in real-world conditions. Transmission-wise, the ATOM 3 uses Potensic's Pix 5.0 system rated to 16 kilometers, while the Mini 5 Pro runs DJI's O4 Plus protocol at 20 kilometers. And in dense urban environments, the O4 Plus shows noticeably better interference resistance. Smart tracking on the ATOM 3 has improved meaningfully with AI Tracking 2.0, including low-altitude subject following in automated flight modes. But the Mini 5 Pro's active track with sports scene recognition is faster to reacquire subjects and more precise through turns. The Mini 5 Pro also includes 42 gigabytes of internal storage and USB-C file transfer without powering on, two workflow features that working creators will use constantly. The ATOM 3 requires a micro SD card with no internal backup. If you're a beginner, a casual travel shooter, or someone who primarily films in daylight and wants a proper ready-to-fly kit without spending nearly $700, the Potensic ATOM 3 is a genuinely strong choice and one of the most capable budget drones available right now. If you're a creator whose footage needs to hold up in professional edits, who shoots across changing light conditions, or who flies anywhere near complex environments, the DJI Mini 5 Pro justifies every extra dollar. Drop a comment below with the one feature that would make or break this decision for you. And if you want the full deep dive on either drone solo, let me know. Like and subscribe if this helped. More comparisons dropping soon.